Do you really know what you're going to do with your time now that you're retired? This is not a typical financial planning conversation that you have with your financial advisor, but it may be the most critical discussion to have with your advisor and your spouse. And in this video, I will share with you some of the conversations we have with our clients to provide you with some insights so that you can go about and fully enjoy your retirement journey. Hi, I'm Mark Singer, and for up-to-date and timely information on retirement and retirement income, click on the link below and hit the notification bell to be alerted to when we post new videos. So let's think about this for a moment. What were some of the typical conversations we were having with our friends and colleagues 20, 30 years ago? You know, we would be around the water cooler talking about what happened with the sports club last night, assuming there was sports, right? What's happening with the little kids? Are we watching Sesame Street with them? I remember watching Sesame Street with my daughter when she left. I was still watching. It was a fascinating show for both the kids and the adults. Where are we going? What are we doing? How's work? But now that we're approaching or into retirement, that conversation has changed dramatically. We're talking about all the doctors we're seeing, the pills we're taking, how our friends are feeling. But more importantly, from a planning perspective, we're talking about a particular topic that could cause sleepless nights. And that is, what are we really doing with the time we now have on our hands? So the conversations you are probably having with your advisor or broker probably revolve around money management and potentially getting some income or reducing taxes. And that's really important as you do go to make the transition into retirement. But I must tell you that one of the biggest conversations I have with my clients as they make this transition is about what do we do with all of this time. So let me share with you a particular conversation I had with a couple of mine. They are in their 70s and they are both about to retire. His comment was about his concern about retiring was, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all that time. Her comment was, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to live in the same house with him all the time. And, you know, she said it with some humor, but there is some truth to that. It's a whole different reality. And now we're spending a lot of time together, sort of like what we've been doing in this pandemic. We may not necessarily have been meant to spend 24/7 with each other. So constructing retirement and understanding the money part of it is really important. But let me share with you some ideas about how to think about the other part, the psychology, the behavior, and what do we do with time. So at the crux of the conversations, at least we have with our clients, are really two topics. One, the finances. If the money is all set, if you have enough income, if you have enough flexibility, if you set up your goals and you can pursue your retirement of your dreams, and the money's all set, congratulations. But I will tell you that I know many people where the money is all set, but retirement is not. How do you have this fulfilling retirement? And that's a part of why we put together the masterclass that we did, which is to share with you some of the mistakes other retirees have made. So if you're interested in learning more about it, certainly click on the link below. Because understanding the psychology and the behavior and the actual transition and the day-to-day is so much more important once the money is all set. Here's an important story for you. One of my clients, a number of years ago, she had come in to me to understand whether or not she could retire. As it turns out, in the planning for her, the numbers showed that she was on track to pursue the retirement of her dreams and she could retire. 3 weeks later, she came back into the office because she was going to go to HR and say, all right, I'm done after 40 years of being at work. And when she came in, she was in tears. And what she was recognizing was that even though the money was all set for her based on her goals, she was losing a lot by not being in the workplace. She was losing a reason for getting up in the morning. She was losing structure. She was losing a place to go to. She was losing the opportunity to be in a community and be a respected contributor to that community and to be able to consort with her colleagues who were now friends after 40 years of being in the workplace. Because the workplace is so much more than just the paycheck. And it's something we may not realize until we leave it and retire. And then once you do, again, if the finances are all set, you then have to construct your life with the proper framework so there is an understanding of what it is you're going to do. A friend of mine just recently retired, and I think I get a call almost every day where he goes, okay, it's 10:30. What am I going to do now? I need to get to 12 o'clock. I need to get to 2 o'clock. He really has no hobbies, no passion, no kids, no family around. He is married. He does have a Corvette that he does show every once in a while, but he really doesn't have a meaning, and therefore his retirement may not be as fulfilling if he had other hobbies, passions, or interests. So my recommendation to you is 6 months, 2 years out from your retirement. Have a conversation with your spouse or significant other or close friends if you don't have a spouse or significant other, and talk about what the experiences are of other friends who have gone through retirement. Start to understand how you are going to fill your life. Now, I play golf, and friends of mine could play golf 6 days a week. I can't. I could do 3 days a week. That's a good number for me. What do I do the other 4 days? What do I do the rest of the time? I have a granddaughter I see. I babysit twice a week. It's phenomenal. Many of my clients have the grandkids around and do that. We have to have something beyond the money to truly pursue a fulfilling and rewarding retirement. So again, if you are interested in avoiding some of those common mistakes other retirees have made, click on the link below. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit the notifications bell, tell a friend. Thank you very much for watching, and I truly do hope you enjoy the retirement journey.